Right, so welcome guys to this first ever reaction video. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've picked off the list, if you had seen the other videos earlier today, number 21, Nancy Sinatra and These Boots Are Made for Walking. Just a couple of disclaimers before I get into this video. Can you, before you continue watching this video, which I hope you enjoy, can you watch the video New Idea for a Video? It basically describes this section of my channel and the fact I'm not here to degrade any other streamer, and I'm just doing this because I think it's something different, something new, should be fun. So as I stated in my previous video, I'm not actually going to have the song playing for you guys to hear because YouTube is very strict on copyright, and the other day I was doing a video and I just had Spotify on and it picked up the music in the background and I had copyright issues. So I'm just going to have the YouTuber, you're going to hear the comments. Obviously I'll be pausing the video to do my reactions. So this YouTuber, this video is 11 minutes and 36 seconds. She started it with her normal welcoming, and she has basically all she's asked is Nancy Sinatra. She's gone Nancy Sinatra, meaning Frank Sinatra as a related. So without further ado, let's begin.
I love it. Oh my god, it's so exciting and it's so deep. It is so deep. She's sharp with it. She's intelligent. Those lyrics were beautiful. Beautiful. She had quirky sentences in there. I just love the attitude that she came with the song, the guitar playing, the drums, and how she did like I don't know the lyrics. It's my first time hearing the song, but I just love her attitude. She's like, no more nonsense, no more. She's had enough. Oh my goodness,
So first of all, apparently she's never heard the song. This song was huge when it first came out, and it's been redone at least once to my knowledge. It was released 1965 in December, and it charted January the 22nd. I don't believe she hasn't heard it before. It's Jessica Simpson has done it, Billy Ray Cyrus has done a version of it, Megadeth, whoever they are, they've done a version of it. The Supremes apparently have done it. Hank Williams has done a version. Lorette Lynn on You Ain't Woman Enough. This version ends with a spoken line, "Come on Boots, let's walk over." So yeah, it's been done loads of times. different languages as well. And obviously Jessica Simpson, it was done for the film Dukes of Hazzard back in 2005. It was the soundtrack for the film. So, yeah. Has she really not heard this song before? I've got to question that.
I love it. And her legs were beautiful. Her dress in sequins. I love that. I don't know if it was a one piece, like a, one piece connected, or it was shorts and top. Whichever way, I love it. I love it. So it says, you keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been messing where you shouldn't have been messing. And now someone else is getting all your best. So he went around, he's been messing around with other girls, and now she's got a new man. She's the best. She's talking about someone else is getting her now. And it says these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. That one of these days I'll be done. I'll be done completely. And they'll...
So 2 points here. I think music is a bit like jerks. If you've got to explain them, it takes something away from the jerk, the song. Also, I know I mentioned that this reaction video done by this streamer, who I won't be mentioning any of the streamers that I react to, just out of respect for them. The song is something like 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Her reaction video is 11 minutes and 36 seconds, so it's like 9 minutes more of this streamer breaking down, criticising and examining in great detail what is just meant to be such a great, lovable, feel-good song.
There'll be no turning back. That's what she says. So the next part says, you keep lying where you ought to be through. I love how she said that. You keep losing when you ought not bet. When you ought to not bet. Ought to not bet. Country, I don't speak it. It says, you keep saying when you...
So she's saying she doesn't speak country. As we all know, country isn't a different language. It's an accent, if anything. I think what she's meaning here is that she can't pronounce the lyrics, because it's obvious she's got in a different tab that we can't see the lyrics to this song. And she's, like I mentioned a short time ago, she is examining and dissecting every aspect of this song.
You ought to be changing. Yes, you're being the same all the time when you should be better. You should be better than the person I complained about yesterday. You should be better. Every day you come to me, you should be better. You know that I'm forgiving you. You know I'm being understanding. Why are you doing the same thing? Why are you doing the same thing? You should be changing. That's what she's saying. Now what's right is right, but you ain't right yet. Hey, I love when she said that. I love it. And she says, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these, I'm just so excited to get to that part. One of these days, this boots are, I just love how she says, one of these days. He wasn't expecting it. You see, that's the thing about taking someone for granted, or also thinking you know someone so well. When you assume you know someone well, you don't recognize when you've made a mistake. You keep going on that track. Your head is fixed. You just stay on that lane because it's a sort of arrogance, and you don't know sometimes when you've hit that mark. you've missed the mark actually. You take for granted their kindness, you take for granted their understanding, you take for granted even their presence. You say, oh, she's always been around me, she'll always love me, she forgives me all the time.
So, unlike other reaction videos that I've watched, which compared to doing my own reaction videos about these reaction videos, normally when I've watched them, it's obviously a YouTuber, it's a streamer, and they're reacting while listening. This YouTuber listens to the song and then reacts, but she's like, I don't know how to put it really, she is, instead of just taking it as a song and like going into detail whether she likes the song or not and what's like her favourite parts and that, she's describing this song like she has had personal experience or knows somebody who's been in these certain circumstances. It's just, I don't know, I think it's just crazy. So, and for somebody who has never heard this song before, which she stated at the start of this video, and by the sound of it don't know who Nancy Sinatra is, she's either like pulled the lyrics up and gone over them for a lengthy amount of time and made notes and like made this into quite some essay. I'm not calling her mental, but this whole like scenario is mental. It's
time. She stays with me all the time. You don't even recognize that she's going through changes herself. She's beginning to realize you're not the man.
So she's, not that I've ever been to a relationship counsellor, but this is what I'm getting from this video. She has, all this needs now is for a couple to be sat next to her, and without knowing, you would assume she was a relationship counsellor. It's...
And she's also telling herself, speaking to herself, that I don't want to handle this anymore. I don't want to go through this nonsense anymore. One of these days. She kept saying...
So, I mean, putting to one side, speaking to yourself, talking to yourself is, well, you should go to the doctor with that kind of thing. She's coming across like she knows what this woman is saying to herself. She's inside this woman's head and she can hear what this woman is talking to herself.
One of these days, one of these days. She said it repeatedly, almost every other line. One of these days, one of these days. And he didn't get it because he thought she'd be there forever. And the last part says, you keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. You keep thinking that you'll never get burnt. Ha. I just found me a brand new box of matches. Yes, so she did have a box of matches before, but she probably had it soaked and wet and destroyed because she didn't want to leave. That's what forgiveness does. You just let things slide. But she got a brand new one and she's waiting. And what he knows, you ain't had time to learn. And she's talking about the new guy in her life. She's saying that, oh, what this new guy knows, you haven't even had the time to learn. I love how she said that, what he knows, you haven't had, it could be a spectrum of things. It could be like what he knows in the bedroom, it could be like what he knows academically, it could be like, oh, he's in a great profession.
Yeah, I mean, I know Jessica Simpson when she sings this song and the whole like music video. The scene in Dukes of Hazzard is quite sexual, it's quite provocative, but Nancy Sinatra's performance, yeah, she looks very sexy, and you can see a lot of leg. But I like how this YouTube streamer just wham straight into the sexual content here. It's this guy apparently her old fella doesn't know what the new fella knows in the bedroom, and this YouTube streamer is instantly drawing comparisons between the two.
He's intelligent, and you are not even. Oh, you haven't even chosen to enlighten yourself. Sometimes these things just irk me. And she said these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. And she asked, "Are you ready? Stop walking." That was the time she had enough. And I'm big on forgiveness. I'm big on letting people make their mistake, acknowledging their mistakes, and apologizing for it and moving on. But when I think that when a person takes you for granted, they don't see that the special.
Bearing in mind, this video is now paused at 8 minutes and 46 seconds long. She is effectively, by the sounds of it, finished reacting to this music video, and now she's off on a tangent and talking about herself.
You should honor people. That's the message to me. You should honor people when they decide to give you their time. Be respectful of that time. If you're being paid for a job, show up on time. They're paying you for that hour. Even if you don't like the job, you're being paid. You're dedicated with your payment. Be dedicated with your work hours. If you get something better, then move on. But when someone gives you their time is something they can't get back. It's irreplaceable. They could have been doing any other thing in that moment. But they were in a relationship with you. They were dedicated to you. They were dedicated to that relationship. You should honor that. You should respect that. You shouldn't treat them like trash. You shouldn't throw them away. You shouldn't make up something in your head, be unfaithful, and treat them the way you want to. Respect is so important in relationships. In any sort of relationship. Between mother and child, friend and friend, brother and sister, sister and sister, husband and wife, respect is, and that was what was lacking here. Respect. He didn't respect her anymore, and he treated her like that, and she was bidding her time. I love it. I just talking about it, I have goosebumps. The way, even the attitude with the voice. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk. Like she was merciless. She didn't care at that point. She had gone through her patient phase, and she was like, okay, let's try and work this out, let's move, try to be understanding. And then suddenly it hit her, and like, wait, you don't even respect me. And that's why she went back to the quote, because boots walking all over someone is sort of a rude or condescending, diminishing kind of act. You're like stepping over them because you're trash. But that's the treatment she had received, and she's like, no.
So, for me, we've gone from an absolutely amazing song, such a uplifting tune, both Nancy Sinatra's and Jessica Simpson's versions are amazing, both their videos are amazing. We've gone from that to a YouTube streamer who is doing reactions of the song, and then this YouTube streamer has moved from reactions because apparently she hasn't heard this song before and doesn't know who Nancy Sinatra is, and then gone on to being like a relationship counsellor and really analysing human emotion and behaviour. So, yeah.
I'm owning myself now. You're not going to do this to me. I'm for her. I'm for her at this point, because she gave him enough time. She gave him enough time to realize his mistake and try to fix things, right? But like I said, I'm big on forgiveness.
So this YouTube streamer is saying, mate, she's given this, if you like, imaginary guy enough time. Bearing in mind this song is only 3 minutes and 20, possibly 30 seconds long. She's given him enough time to change.
Let's see how it goes for them. What am I saying? Let's see how it goes for them. I'm imagining that it's current and it's happening right now, and she's walking over him, and he's probably saying,
So, right, at 11 minutes and 15 seconds into the video, so we've got 16 seconds left of her reaction video. This YouTube streamer has finally realised that this, because she just said, let's see how it goes for him, she just admitted, like, it's not real. I mean, it's taken her, we'll say 9 minutes, because I know we're at 11 minutes and 15 seconds now, but she did a bit of talking before the song started, and she's done a hell of a lot of talking afterwards. But yeah.
Sorry, and I'm so visual with this song sometimes. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the...
Right, so she's saying that she's so, like, visual with this song. Sometimes, but she stated that she's never heard that song before, so what is it? Has she listened to this song before, or hasn't she listened to this song before? So, yeah. I hope you guys liked this reaction video. I'm going to try not to do the same streamers over and over again, just because I don't want to seem like I'm bullying or harassing streamers, which, like I say, is not why I'm doing these videos. It's just entertainment and fun, and it's all in good humour. But please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You guys know what you're doing. And please suggest what's next. Would you like to see me on camera? Which isn't a problem for me. I've got videos of me on camera when I'm doing stuff. Would you prefer just to see the BOSSAGE channel logo and just hear me replying and analysing the reactions of these music videos? So yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. It was really good fun actually to do. So yeah, see you next time.